Hey guys, so if you saw our earlier post, you saw that we had a surprise baby. We did not know that that could happen, but apparently it can. They can go for 24, 36 hours and then have another one. Sometimes they'll have one baby and then the next day they'll have a whole rest of the litter. So turns out she had the whole litter and then had one extra the next day. So that was wild. But that's what we're doing here. We are learning, and that's one of the biggest reasons we have these rabbits and the goats and all the things is because we are learning. We homeschool. Most of you already know that. This is part of our homeschool. So this morning we got science hand delivered to us through the delivery of a new baby bunny. We've learned quite a bit just in the last 2 days about baby rabbits. But and we've learned a whole lot over this whole experience from day one of having rabbits to being up at our neighbors and learning about all of his rabbits and all of the things. So Allie, slide over towards Jalen just a little bit so I can get you both in the, not in front of Jalen, just towards her. No, I just want to see both of you in the screen. All right, so they are holding rabbits. It's kind of fitting for what we're doing here, but we thought, since we've learned so much, we thought we would do a little, and we homeschool, we thought we'd do a little pop quiz and see just how much we really have learned. So we're not going to edit, if they get the wrong answer, then they get the wrong answer, and we'll just all know that. So nothing like being a homeschool kid, is it? All right, so let's go with question number 1. These are very basic questions, so we should have some pretty good answers. Remember, girls, to speak up and speak clearly so we can hear you. All right, what is the gestation period of a rabbit? The typical gestation of a rabbit. First of all, what does gestation mean?
How long they are pregnant for and
yes,
whenever they will deliver.
So
or whatever.
The typical.
Normally it's 31 days, but sometimes it can be 21 to
28
to 40 days.
Very good.
Before they have them.
Yes.
All right.
She
when
went
did
on 30 and 31.
Yeah, 30 and 31. She's like, hey, I'll do both.
She had 10 on 30 and
she had 11 on 30.
Yeah, and then
1 didn't make it, and then she had 1 on day 31. That's healthy and happy and doing good. What is it called when a rabbit gives birth?
Kidding.
No.
Kidding.
Come on. It sounds a whole lot like what we start fires with.
kindling.
Yes, kindling. Very good. What are the baby rabbits called?
Kits with a T.
Yes. How many kits will they typically have? That's actually a trick question because it changes by breed, but let's just give an overall general answer.
6 to...
Nope.
No, it's 1 to 15.
1 to 15. Very good.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
you
it
scared
will
me.
change.
Okay, so we have ours in these wire pins. They're not in it all the time, obviously. They go out to the field, they go to the trampoline, they do all the things. But right now, why are they in the wire pins? Why wouldn't we give them a nice cushy floor and all the things?
This is actually good for them. Kind of, yeah. It's good for them. They get airflow, and all the waste goes through the bottom. If the holes were any bigger, like it is on the top of the cage, then that wouldn't be good for them, though.
Why?
Because that will hurt their feet. Come here.
Oh!
Ow, it's okay.
Oh,
It's okay.
okay.
It's okay.
He's a little feisty. He's really wanting to get to the mama over there. He said she had the babies and he wants to make more, but it's not time for that. Speaking of that, when will we rebreed her?
A month after they're weaned? No.
Whoa, no.
No,
Goodness
not
gracious.
that.
5 weeks.
5 weeks. 5 weeks from now, we can rebreed her. That gives her a break in between babies and keeps her healthy. It actually helps her to dry up after we've weaned babies, and it helps her to produce another healthy litter, and it keeps her really healthy. Some people will go earlier than that. I don't like to do that. I think she needs that break in between. Some people will go later, but they say that if you go later than that, then it can cause them to have trouble getting pregnant again. So 5 weeks is kind of that sweet spot. The babies are starting to be weaned, and then she's going to have a nice little break in between litters to where she's not lactating and she can dry up, and it's easier on her body to dry up that way. When we wean the babies, how's that process going to work?
we will, like, after she wins them, we will take the bucks, as the boys, we will take them away.
And that's
from
going to
the
happen about
females,
when?
7 weeks.
And we'll take them out at 7 weeks. Why
And-
7 weeks?
Because they can breed at 8 weeks.
They
can
have
be
done
8
it.
weeks,
And
and
that's
it's
not
not
good
good for, like, them to be that young.
Right.
And direct litter mates aren't, like, it's not good to breed them because they will, like, end up with defects and stuff. Are you okay?
Okay. Why do we have the cages or pens up off the ground like this?
And
Off the ground.
one reason they are off the ground is so the waste just isn't close to them. And reason number 2 is predators can't get to them as easy. So
Very good. What is my next question? Can you keep a rabbit in the house?
Yes, you can. But you have to rabbit-proof your house and train it and, like, properly litter box train it, because if you don't rabbit-proof your house, it's going to eat everything.
What does that mean?
it'll eat cords, baseboards, and so I would just, like, put it in a pen for,
But not like a little
So-
cage.
like, baby gates or whatever.
Put up some baby gates and let them
Yeah.
play in that.
Or
What
if you
about the
have a
pee and the
specific-
poop?
Litter box.
You can actually, like, litter box train them. I'm really not for sure how to do that, but there
Me
are
either.
videos, I'm sure, on YouTube, and you can Google it. And
All right. So that's a lot of information for one day. We'll come back tomorrow with another little quiz on rabbit care. If you guys have questions, post them in the comments and we'll put these girls to work. All right. So you guys have an awesome day. Thanks for watching and we'll see you tomorrow.